Wow, what a day today. We really had a good day. We went to, I believe it was the Cherokee Nation's offices first. It was really more of a gift shop run by a white lady whose husband was Cherokee. But it was still kind of a neat experience in that I didn't know that some of the Native Americans had actually fought alongside with the Confederates in the American Civil War. In addition to that, we went to another town and had a lunch with the Amish, and that was really good. I mean, their cheese, their bread, it was fantastic. And we also had a lot of samples of different things, their fudge. All their food just was amazing, and we really had a good time with that. And Dolores asked me some questions that were really insightful and interesting about different religions. Then we went to the caverns over here in Missouri, and we checked out the caverns and learned a lot in there. And Joey was asking some very good questions, got some great answers. Thankfully their staff was more than patient, and so that was great. And Cristina and I had a great time seeing our kids learn, seeing them play, seeing them have fun, seeing them discover new things. That's what this trip in a way is all about. Just fantastic opportunity for our kids to grow and develop. And here we are at the Cherokee Nation Welcome Center. Okay, this is kind of surprising that there were actually Confederates. Go ahead and, okay, we just stopped off at Cherokee Information Center. Unfortunately, we didn't get to learn a lot because the lady working behind the desk was a white lady who didn't have a lot of information about the Cherokee Nation like you'd like when you stop off at some place like this. Basically, it's pretty much just a gift shop. We did learn something like that the Confederates had worked alongside with the Cherokee, and the Cherokee fought with, on the side of, the Confederacy. I didn't know that. So, you know, there is something that we learned, and hopefully we'll learn something more when we stop off at the next place. We're going to try to go to a Amish restaurant along the way and see if maybe we can learn something about the Amish. I didn't even realize they were this far out west. See you there. And here we are in a town called Chateau at the Amish Cheese House. We're going to try it out. They have sandwiches, they have ice cream, and they have salad. And so this is where we're stopping today on our wild adventure across the country.
What's a pasta salad? Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, what kind of meat do we have? I'm sorry. I'll have roast beef. Yeah, I know. But,
Joey.
okay, I'll have the roast beef with the meat.
Get this.
The tomato, onion.
No, it's
99 cents.
Jalapeno.
Yes, it is. She told me.
It's
Miracle Whip.
$2.99, she said.
Yeah, they want
Both sides. Extra Miracle Whip. And the store is very clean. It also has a big shopping area. Here we are trying out the chicken creamy noodle soup. Pretty good. Okay, and now we're trying out their sandwiches. About as touristy as you can get, but kind of cool. I was a roast beef sandwich on sourdough. Really good. How do you like the food?
Very good.
How about you, Laura? You enjoying? Good. Joey says it's fantastic. So far. a delicious thumbs up. Well, so far it's been an interesting stay. And the interesting thing that happened was my 15-year-old daughter and I had a really good discussion about religion, about the differences between the Amish, fundamentalist Mormons, different groups. And you know, it's great to see that you get your kids interested in these things and that you can have an intelligent discussion with them. This trip is turning out to be a really good and a really neat learning experience. And here we got cookies on Route 66. And the kids get to see some wildlife along the way. They love horses and cows and anything that they see, buffalo, whatever. We just got into Kansas and we're headed towards Missouri today. But I wanted to go ahead and take a look at some of this because it seems like this town was really struck by a tornado and almost all the houses seem not to have roofs, or they have signs that the roof was just completed by a roofing company. It's amazing. These are really beautiful homes, but watch, we're going to do a little drive-through and show you. I mean, it's just so sad as you see these houses affected. And you think about the families and what they must have gone through this day when the storm came. It just had to be so horrible, so nervous, so frightening. And this is all one residential area here. As again, as I said, as we're about to enter Missouri. We are taking a look at the Fantastic Caverns in Missouri.
When that started growing, that started from one drop of water that worked its way down through all that layers up above us, and it found a hole or a crack in the ceiling. As that water started dripping, it started growing a stalactite on the ceiling. The water dripped down, started forming a stalagmite on the floor, and eventually they met in the middle and joined together and formed a column.
Okay, how'd you like the tour of the caverns?
Muy bonito.
You like your little tour of the caverns?
Yes.
Did you learn anything?
Yes.
What did you learn?
That do not touch the coral.
What?
The rocks, the gooey rocks
Oh,
are
why?
growing.
So they'll stop growing if you touch them, huh?
And I also learned that cave popcorn is not delicious.
Okay, you mean the cave coral that they showed us. Okay. Dolores, how do you like the cave tour?
It was good.
And did you learn anything?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
About cave coral and that you can't take stuff out of caverns or caves.
And after we left the cave tour, now they're going ahead and the kids are getting some exercise and walking down the path, and so are we. Hi. And so now you saw our little video. I hope you had fun with us. I hope you feel like you're traveling along with us and everything. We got through Oklahoma, Kansas. We saw some bad destruction from a tornado in Kansas. And I hope that everybody was okay. As you saw, the roofs were torn off a lot of buildings. There was a lot of destruction. And then on top of that, we not only got through Kansas, but we got into Missouri. And we had a lot of fun. And we enjoyed every single minute of it pretty much. I hope you did too. Thank you for joining us.